Hello and welcome back to another Home Education Journey UK video. A lot of people are concerned that they don't have the knowledge, they're not a teacher, or people will say to them, you can't teach your children, you're not a teacher, and so you're worried that you're not equipped, should I say, to home educate your own children. Absolutely not true at all. Children love to learn. All we need to do is be patient, provide them with the right environments, and also with access to the right resources. So today I thought I would just do a quick video showing you guys our top 8 websites at the minute that we use. Some of them are monthly subscriptions and others are absolutely free and won't cost you anything. Number 1 is Twinkle. In case you don't know, Twinkle is an online resource. They do some free stuff, but it's generally a monthly subscription. Roughly, I think about £8 it costs us, and then you can go on there and access all of the national curriculum, topic work, maths, English, whatever it is. It's there for you to download, and either as Ted uses it on his iPad, or you can print it off and use it as worksheets. So that one works really well. The second one is redly.com, and it is a £7.99 monthly subscription. Rather than keeping going to the shops and buying magazines and then having to store them, you can just go on and have access to all of them, which is brilliant because it has the National Geographic magazines, which you can go right back to the first issue and read through them all. That's brilliant for Millie, as it's obviously all about animals, and it also has the Week Junior, which Alfie loves, giving you weekly updates on the news but in a child-friendly way, and also has science and nature as well. So there's absolutely loads of them. That's just a couple of them, but most of the magazines are on there. Unfortunately, there are some on there that aren't really child appropriate, but as long as you just sit and they say, yeah, I'm reading this one, then yeah, it's fine. So definitely recommend that one. That one's super good. We use that one a lot. Number 3 is the Centre of Excellence. I've mentioned this one before, and this is where you go on and you can purchase online courses. A lot of them are aimed at adults, which is fine for Alfie's age, and Ted has done 1 or 2 as well, which he's fine with. But they've also started doing children's one, and I've just recently purchased creative writing for Millie, and also they have a couple of free audio ones on there, mindfulness for kids, which I've also downloaded. It was free, I'm not sure if it's £10 now, but they have a few anyway on there that are free. And there's a home education one actually, which is completely free to start, and a couple of the children ones have certificates, which Ted loved. He did the space one, he loved getting the certificate at the end of it. And also Alfie is currently doing a lot on his plants, and he'll get a diploma at the end of each one of those as well, which will be brilliant for when he's older and wants to pursue his career, to be able to show what he already knows about plants and various things. So it's really brilliant. Definitely recommend going and have a look at some of those courses. Number 4 is the National Academy Classroom, and this one is absolutely free, and it has so many lessons on there, curriculum based, follows the curriculum. You can go on to the year that you want, the key stage that you want, and you can click through to whichever topic, and then there are a selection of lessons that you can watch the videos of, and they're interactive. You can't, not as interactive as you can't actually speak back, but interactive as in you can pause it. They'll say go and grab whatever resources you need, whether it's paper, pen, and then you can pause it and they'll tell you how to do the lesson. Really good. Definitely recommend that one. At the minute Millie is doing a drawing one on there, which she's finding really good. And Ted has also been on and done a couple of Spanish ones, which he absolutely loves. So definitely worth going and have a look at that, and it's completely free. And it's got all the topics, all the subjects for all the key stages, which is super helpful. And we find it really good because if they don't understand something, they can pause it, try to digest it for a minute, and they can also rewind and play it over and over again. So that works really well. They'll often say, oh, I want to go onto the National Academy website today, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, I'm going to have a browse, see what grabs my interest, and I'll just run with one of the lessons on there. Number 5 is Skillshare. This one is a monthly or an annual subscription cost. I think we paid annually, and I think it was about £80, and it's really good. There's so many different things you can go on there. It's generally more creative online lessons and videos, as opposed to the maths and the English side of things. But it's brilliant for learning to edit, for coding. Alfie's been doing some plant videos on there, he's been watching about plants on there. There's lots of stuff like that. Millie hasn't used this one as much yet. It's more aimed, I would suggest, at older children like Teddy's age, who's 12, and Alfie, who's 14. But really good one. It's one that we haven't used for very long, but the boys really love it, and Alfie will often say, I'm just going to go and do a Skillshare, and he'll hop on there and watch 1 or 2 videos on plants, and he's made up, child-led, learning what he's interested in. Plenty of information out there. That one works really well. The next one is called Borrow Box. You can access lots and lots of library books online. This one works so well for Ted. All you need to do is be registered at your local library, and then you can go on, set up your area and your library information that you've already got from your library card, and then all the books are there for you to access online, download onto your iPad, and you get them for 3 weeks at a time. It's completely free, just as it is if you go to your library, but it just means you haven't got to necessarily venture out to the library or have somewhere to store all the books and worry that you won't send them back on time, because they automatically renew it if you want to continue reading it. And also, if books are not available at the minute, you can reserve it for when they come available, and you'll automatically get it then in your little library. So definitely recommend that. As you know, Teddy doesn't like paper, so he was not reading at all, but now we've got this, he'll quite happily go on, especially before bed, and have a browse and read through some books. So that's really good. We'll link that one down below now, and as I said, it's completely free. The next one is Numerise. Now, I know we have spoken about Numerise before, but we absolutely love it. Ted is a massive maths fan, and this is all he uses now for his maths. Every day he'll go on, or most days, and he'll complete 1 or 2 lessons. And also Alfie has just started using it now as well. Now, Alfie isn't as keen on maths, but he's actually choosing to go on and do this off his own accord, because he wants to strengthen his maths ability that little bit to help him with a career in the future. And he's finding it so much more easier. He's actually, not enjoying it as much as Ted, but he's actually finding it okay, and is managing to work through the lessons, and the way they explain it is working really well for him as well as it is Teddy. It's actually aimed at secondary school age. I think it starts from year 6 and then it goes right through to GCSEs, all curriculum based, and at the start of each lesson you have a video where the person will explain the new technique. You can pause it, rewind it, watch it again and again, and then you'll have a couple of lessons, and then you'll get questions at the end of that. And at the moment we're actually working alongside Numerise, and they're offering our followers a small discount, so we'll leave the code for that here as well for anyone who wants to go and do an annual subscription. It is usually, I think, £60, but with our discount I think you get it at £50. You can also go on and have a trial run first before you sign up to anything. Definitely recommend that one. And the final one, which is fairly new to us, is the Maths Factor. It's Carol Vorderman Maths online lessons. Because the boys are using Numerise, I felt I was not struggling, but I wanted something similar for Millie, where there were videos, because at the minute, as you know, if you watch our other videos, she's using the Scholastic Maths book, which are brilliant, but you don't get anybody explaining the techniques. It's very much me explaining to her, which is fine at the minute. I'm more capable of doing her level, but as she gets older I won't be able to. But I just really like the idea of Millie being able to, when she wants to do some maths, regardless of whether I'm ready to sit down and do it with her right there and then, she can go on and she can do some lessons herself. So it's the Maths Factor, and it is a subscription, and it's also got games that she can do, and it's basic younger children, and it goes into depth as to each new technique, and it explains it really well. So I think you can also have a free trial on that one. Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's really good. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. All 8 of our online resources. that we recommend at the minute. We'll be doing more videos like this. I've got one that I want to do on monthly subscriptions, as well as our top books and our top hands-on learning resources as well. They'll be coming over the next couple of weeks as well, so stay tuned for those if you find this one helpful. Children are learning all the time. If they're interested in something, they will go and find the information. We don't have to be teachers, we don't have to be maths geniuses, we just need to provide them with the environment and the resources, and then they will flourish. As soon as they realise it's fun, learning is fun, and that it's beneficial to them, it'll all be good. If you guys are interested in finding out about how we started our home education journey, we have a Q&A video that's proving quite popular lately. So I will link that here now for you guys to go and check that out if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you, bye.